Hi, I'm your guest host, Brian Hoff, and I'm here with 8 Ohms recording artists, Dee Dee Starr. We're just going to catch up with Season 2, Episode 1 of the 8th Street Podcast. The 8th Street Podcast is produced by Street Force, brought to you by 8 Ohms Records, and powered by Parallel 49 Brewing. Hi, Dee Dee Starr.
Hi, this is Dee Dee.
Hi, this is Herman.
So, since Season 1, what's new with you guys?
Oh, right, it's season 2. I forgot. We've been busy in the studio. We've been writing and we've been recording. And we're getting ready for a big birthday bash show, actually. My birthday's on March 2nd. And we're going to have a big fest with a bunch of friends, a bunch of bands coming out. 8, I think, in total. Is that right, Herman?
Well, yes, that's right, Dee Dee Starr. Big birthday fest. We're calling it the Dee Dee Starr B-Day Fest at Green Auto. 8 bands on the bill. There might be a few surprises. You never know. It might turn into like 18. Doors are at 4:30. Bands start at 5. Everything's online. Go to Dee Dee Starr Music for more information. You can check out the whole lineup out there. At Dee Dee Starr Music, that's the Instagram. Instagram Dee Dee Starr Music. If you go in there in the bio, there'll be a link for Eventbrite. If you want to get advance tickets, there'll be $15. If you don't get a chance to do that at the door, there'll be $20. Definitely, I would recommend showing up on time. Doors are at 4:30. Bands will start at 5 p.m. Lots of surprises though.
So, for the listeners who don't know about Dee Dee Starr, give us a little bit of background.
Background. Okay, so Bowen Island is where I first started writing the music, but it started way before that, actually. I was singing karaoke in my local pubs, and Herman heard my voice and said, "Hey, I think you got something." And I never believed him, but I do now because here I am, 4 years later, singing, writing, gigging, doing exactly what I wanted to do. I had no idea. And it's the greatest thing. Just like this Dee Dee Starr birthday fest coming up with all of our friends. And, who doesn't want to do that? Get together with all their friends and, drink beers and play music and just, be an East fan all together. That's how I grew up. So, I'm not surprised that that's what we're doing now. It's pretty neat.
I hear a lot of influences with you guys. So, from punk rock to Albert Einstein and Jesus, what are your favorite bands and what makes you guys tick? What makes you guys want to write songs and just do music?
Well, I'm going to say that I think that my influences are from all my sheroes, the ladies that I grew up on. Joan Jett being, my first one. But Pat Benatar, Blondie, Chrissy Hines, the gals from Heart. I just, anytime there was a female fronted band or, somebody that was cool like those gals, I wanted to listen to. But I know Herman has different influences. Like he comes from, Sex Pistols and Ramones and those bands, and I do too. I mean, we've melded them all together into the sound that we have as Dee Dee Starr.
So Dee Dee says your influences are a little bit different. So what are yours, Herman?
No, she's pretty much got it on. We have a lot of similar stuff. I mean, dating back to like before I guess either of us were even playing music. I have 2 older brothers and a younger sister, so I mean, very diverse in general. Like most people that grew up in that era, when Zeppelin and all the rest of the great stuff. But to be honest, I didn't really want to play music until I heard Sex Pistols, never mind the Bullocks. A lot of people are gonna get that story, but that's when actually things started becoming real. Where it's like, hey, getting involved with a few friends, Mike Jack, Carlos Longo, Roland Meckler. In the early days, Rob Carney. Later on, Morris Reddy, the whole Reddy family, Clarence Reddy, Merv Reddy, miss you Merv, Marty Reddy, Cheryl Reddy. Wow, how many? Is everybody ready? No.
That's all the Reddys.
Just
except for
I
their
think
parents.
that's all of them, eh?
Yeah, that's all of them.
But definitely hearing the Bullocks album is really what changed everything for a lot of us. And that just moved into punk rock, eventually into rock, and then moving into the, I guess what people call the Seattle sound later on. And then moving into who we are now with Dee Dee Starr, which is just a collage of influences. Luckily, we're growing up in East Van and playing music in East Van and hearing all the local activity that is even more incredible as far as influences goes. You have the Slip-Ons, the Get-Arounds, the Furniture, Hush, Digression, Dayglow Abortions. Haven't heard that name for a while. Who else can wow, the list goes on and on. But as far as actually the launching point for playing music, never mind the Bullocks, Sex Pistols. Every kid out there should go out and listen to that one album. It'll change your life.
SNFU.
SNFU. Another great band. Oh, still a great band, actually. I listen to, I'm going to cry. Oh, my God.
Don't cry.
Hey, hats off to Chai Pig. Well, I want to keep my hat on, but hats off to Chai Pig.
Speaking of Chai Pig, I have a story about Mr. Chai Pig. One New Year's Eve, Herman and I were bouncing back and forth in between Pat's Pub and SBC, and they were playing there, SNFU were playing, and people were behind me trying to get me in the mosh, and I kept stepping out of the way because they were a pretty rambunctious bunch, so I tried to step out of the way. But somehow I got flung forward, and Chai Pig said, move, like, get off of her, like, move out of the way. And Herman kind of saved me too. He had a cut on his knuckle. That was really fun. Remember that, Herm?
Knuckalonian. Oh, I just wanted to mention Lie. Don't forget, that's LI3. You
And
can actually check them out.
And Moonfoil.
Moonfoil. We're naming all these bands because we're playing on a show on March the 2nd at Green Auto. But we got to make sure we mention everybody. Did we get everybody on that?
Okay.
Okay, groovy.
So tell me about your first single, Hey Boy.
Hey Boy. Oh my gosh. So, the song written in a small studio in East Vancouver, and the video shot in East Vancouver on top of a auto repair shop in East Van. We repairs, and we shot it up on the roof, and a bunch of our friends were involved as always, because that's what we do. And
that was a hot day. And you're afraid of heights too, because we had to climb up that ladder.
So remember? Scary, very scared. And I said I was only going up there one time. I said I can only go up one time. I cannot go up and down the stairs. So whatever we get up there is what we got. So I mean, I like the video.
Yeah, that's the first time we worked with a drone, so that was a lot of fun. A big shout out to Nigel from Stellar J Films. Nigel does all our videos, actually. So if you're looking for some video work, yeah, definitely Stellar J Films. You can catch him on Instagram. But this dude really understands like rock videos or whatever your vision might be, whether you're wearing glasses or contacts. Nigel can help you. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. We had to crank it all into one afternoon of filming, and then we just edited it overnight and put it up, and yeah, that became a lot of fun. But Dee did a great job. I mean, that was definitely She's got her own fan club after that first video.
I don't like heights either, actually. Dee Dee, what about the next song, Dimension?
What about it? It's all up in the air. It's about stars and space and yeah. It's a song that spoke to me. That's why I wrote the lyrics, about on the way to ascension to another dimension. Like, that's what everybody wants to do is level up, and that's what we're doing. Dee Dee Starr is going to another place.
Yeah, that was fun. That was actually, the video was a lot of fun. The Weasel, thanks Weasel, and the Missus came out. Weasel's Missus. And
yeah, Herman got this really cool car for us.
I didn't. The Weasel actually brought out his car.
Thank you, Weasel. And Maureen.
Great friends. Jenna, Bigging, Agnes, everybody who came out. Nick sat in on bass. What a great bass player. What a great man.
When we shot that video, we had a room full of people actually that were in the background, all like partying, having drinks and snacks. And, that's usually what happens on the set of our videos. We just invite all our friends and, we're just, making our art. But I feel like that's what the whole project's about anyways. It's just about hanging out with our friends, drinking beers, making music, and having a good time. So...
yeah, well, for me, it was a little different that morning. Get your chairs, kids. Move up really close to the speakers. I got there 2 hours early before the video shoot, so a very nice waitress at a place called the Princeton Pub was open for breakfast. It was 8:45 a.m., so I ordered some coffee. I sat down. Then she said, "Herman, would you like something to drink?" And I go, I'm not really into any more coffee. She goes, "No, did you want something to drink?" I go, "Are you guys licensed?" "Yes, now we are." So from that point on, I'd say a good 2 hours of the great service at the Princeton, by the way, the Princeton Pub in Vancouver, British Columbia. Went off to shoot the video. A lot of what you see on there, there's... remember that. So I was in the Princeton Pub for a
drinking
couple of hours.
Caesars. That was the drink of choice.
Those Caesars. Oh, yeah. No, okay. Those Caesars were thinking. That was amazing. But, yeah, thank you, Princeton. You're the ones that made this video what it is.
And the car was really cool. So
Rizzo!
that phone was real?
What phone?
The phone in the car.
Oh, no, that's
different
a different video.
Okay, never mind.
You're a good podcaster, Brian.
I'm really good
That was
at
a
That's okay. That's okay. At least he's watching.
Well, I'm
That's a
watching.
different video. That's good you got that one.
I know.
Did you want to know about that video?
I do. Is that the next video? Or is that the before or
So we
after?
did Dimension, and then we went to Boombox. Boombox is a lot of fun in general, but the one that you're referring to is Cherry Jello.
Oh, yeah.
That was a lot of fun. It's all, Dee will tell you more about the song itself, but the video was meant to be just basically close-ups of Dee in the back of a Lincoln Continental, compliments of East Van Cadillac. Our friend Larson brought in that car. So it's all, basically the whole car is red, the interior, the exterior, and then it's Dee in the back. The video, at least, is Dee in the back of the car, just basically singing to the camera. And that's the effect that we were looking for that, at least for that song in the video.
Okay, cool. So, Dee, tell us about the red Jello car.
When I very first heard the riff, actually, Herman had posted it on one of his socials, and I instantly, just the cherry Jello, I went in my mind. I was like, oh, that reminds me of a bowl of cherry Jello. And, and then I started to tap into how do you feel when you eat a bowl of red, cherry Jello, and back to when I was a kid, and everything just, said goodness. So, and then because, I am who I am, I'm a woman, I wanted to make it sexual. So the song, was about, you taste so good, just like I knew you would. Those are the first two lines of the song. And, it carries on. The bridge of the song has has a fake orgasm, I guess. It's one's perception, whoever listens to it, but that's what my intention was. I just wanted to make it a sexy song, and I think that we hit it bang on. So it was fun to do, and yeah, thanks again to Larson for the car, because it was inspirational enough. A lot of people might watch that video, and of course they see the car, and it's beautiful, and it's red. And the music that goes along with it is, meant to, inspire that good feeling that you have during many things. Eating cherry jello, driving in a red car.
And it had a phone.
Yes, it did have a phone. It had a beige phone, and it was in the car. That was, old school. Ashtrays in the back and everything.
So speaking of ashtrays, I heard you guys have a new album coming out.
Yeah, we're writing and burning just like a cigar. Yeah, the album's coming out sometime. Can't put a finger on it yet. Can't nail it down.
Probably summer 2025.
Oh, thank you, Herman. Yeah, but yeah, the album's coming out, and we're looking. The concept of the album is to do half of the album be electric guitar, distorted electric guitar, and then the other side be acoustic. So
Yeah, so like a full band on one side, full on rock and roll. The other side is going to be more acoustic. You'll hear the depth and the warmth of Dee's voice, more acoustic guitars, acoustic drums. It's a little bit of an experiment, but it'd be like old school 70s Zeppelin on one side. The other side would be like full on like punk rock.
And the reason for doing that is because that's where this music began. It began, just in a room with the two of us playing acoustic guitar, Herman, and, me singing and making noise. And so that's why we want to do that.
Well, not really making noise, Dee Dee, but actually singing. She was singing. Just so if there's any kids listening, Dee Dee was singing, not making noise.
So Herman, what about you? Are you gonna play guitar? Are you gonna play acoustic on this album?
Yeah, I'm gonna do. We've already written the whole album. It's ready to go pretty much. We're just gonna record it with Adam there, our drummer, and Mark.
Engineer.
And Mark will be doing some bass. We'll probably bring in some guest players. So I'm gonna do guitars. We're gonna do some hand
We
drums.
should have you on the album, Brian Hoff.
I'll play. I'll play whatever you want.
Can you play softball?
What now? Softball?
Nothing. What were you gonna say?
Softball. I was gonna say I know you stole my guitar from my bedroom.
Hey, okay. You know what? That was even okay. Everybody, that
We
wasn't
need a
even,
referee.
That what? Okay.
It's fine.
They're listening.
You could
Crime
just
Stoppers.
Walk in there and just take it.
Somebody made $1,000 for turning me in. Crime Stoppers.
Brian Hoff's not just a guest host. He's also a really great musician.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, but it's a lot.
Oh, I forgot about that. Like everybody else does. Yeah. So, anyways, the album. You're gonna be on it too, you bastard. One side, the whole idea is one side's fully electric, crazy. The other side's going to be more acoustic, like kind of old school 70s stuff. Bit of an experiment, but we'll see how it goes.
Cool. So, Dee Dee, why do you wear a hat like that? What's the story behind that?
to the left?
To the left, to the left.
Well, I will tell you that I wear the hat to the left because it points towards my heart. So today I'm wearing my Dee Dee Starr hat. You can get merch on our website, deedestar.com. And when I wear my East Van hat, same thing. It's, turn to the left because that's where my heart is. That's on my heart side. So all the things that I care about. And usually when I'm wearing a hat, that's what I'm representing. So.
Fair enough. So, Herman, why are your pants so tight?
Well, let me tell you something, Brian. Sometimes muscles gotta be seen, and I choose.
His pants are so tight because he's got his long johns on.
Yeah, I have my long johns on, actually.
Why is it so cold?
I don't really have muscles at all.
Ooh.
Cold heart.
I hear from men all the time. Ooh, thank goodness, you little squeegee.
Well, speaking of your cold heart, Herman.
Oh.
Why do you wear the Batman outfit to bed?
Oh, that's going to be a long answer, Brian. But back in 1973, I seen my first episode of the original Batman with Adam West.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what? That's a cool look. So I actually got a Batman outfit from the Halloween Dickin' place. And on a time of year when there was no Halloween, because it was in the summer. And I wore it to school for a whole year in grade, what was that, grade 1? No. Yeah, grade 1. Grade 1. So I knew in the first year I am, still are Batman.
Do you remember that Halloween store? Remember before they changed the name of it, it was called the Halloween Dickin' Batman store?
Yeah, I was sad, Brian.
What? Dee Dee, how about you? Why do you wear pants?
Because I don't like skirts. They're, too cold on the cuckoo.
What about squirts? What about green apple squirts?
Squirts, yes.
And skirts.
Skirts, no.
Squirts and skirts. What about shirts?
Shirts, yes. Oh, this shirt I'm wearing, this Endless Summer shirt. We were walking by a thrift store one day, and it was hanging outside. Yeah, on Commercial Drive, and it was hanging outside, and it's red, and it says Endless Summer on it, which, that's what I think that summer every day. It's sunny in Dee Dee land all the time.
I wish shopkeepers realized that they could just sell all their stuff that they just put out on the sidewalk and said, here it is.
Yeah, that's where we found this, on a sidewalk. And if it wasn't outside, we might have never ever seen it.
Exactly.
And I've worn this at several shows, actually.
Yeah.
I stand outside all the time.
I know.
And nobody wants me.
You've been picked up so many times, so.
By the... Oh, no, I can't say that line.
What?
G rating.
You can say it. Just turn it into a G rating.
No.
Say no again.
No.
Exactly. That's what happens when you don't be promiscuous.
Oh, I got it back in. I gotta go back to the fridge. Do you guys need one or no?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
So I just want to end right now with what's coming up next with you guys. What's next for Dee Dee Starr?
So, Dee Dee Starr 2025. We got a show coming up March 2nd, Dee Dee Starr Fest.
Dee Dee Starr B-Day Fest.
Yeah, and in May, we're going to go to Victoria.
May 23rd,
Victoria, look out for us.
Phoenix Bar and Grill.
Yeah, we're coming back there. We went there last year, or the year before, actually. That was awesome. And anywhere else, if you hear this podcast and you want to hit us up and invite us to your event, we will come. DeeDeeStarr.com or 8 Ohms Records. 8ohms.com. Reach out.
I mean, the best way to
we'll come and play.
The best way to actually stay updated is just go to Dee Dee Starr Music on Instagram. Seems like that's the common place for everybody. We got more tour dates to be expected or coming up. But yeah, stay in touch. Don't forget, if you're hearing this podcast, March 2nd, Green Auto, doors 4:30. Show starts at 5 p.m. Dee Dee Starr's birthday.
See you all there.
Happy birthday, Dee Dee.
Thank you, Brian. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for coming.
Go ahead.
Saying something.
Oh, I have to say something.
You have to say
Oh, shoot. Hey, dude, I'm just going to go to the fridge and grab another beer. Can we continue this one tomorrow?
No, just say happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Dee Dee Starr. Don't forget, March 2nd, 2025 at Green Auto.
You're our Lord, Jesus.
Oh, are we getting religious?
Sure. What?
Nope, that's it for me. Okay.